So it's very important when you're putting a pack and play together to know how it goes up and down, because it's a little bit tricky right at first, and we want to make sure that you and everyone else who takes care of your baby knows how to put it up and down. First of all, this piece that's wrapped around is actually the mattress pad for the baby, and that will be used in the bottom of the crib and in the bassinet. This is the bassinet portion. We'll put that on here in just a minute. It's very important to remember that when you're putting the pack and play up, that the sides go up first, and then the bottom goes down last. Now, the best way, take that carrying case off of there. The best way and the easiest way is just to pop them up at the same time. You want to make sure that they're all up and locked, and then you push the bottom down. There you go. Now, another very important thing to remember is this pack and play has holes in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. There are actually 6 holes, or excuse me, yeah, 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, and on the other side as well. Most people miss this step, but it's very important that when you put the mattress in, that these straps go through those holes and are secured on the other side. There are 2 with, the corners have snaps that snap to the bottom, and then these have Velcro. So you want to make sure all of those straps go through those holes and then attach securely on the bottom. Now, we're going to try to put the bassinet portion on. The bassinet attaches to the top, and you can use the bassinet feature until the baby gets big enough to kind of get up on their knees, and when they start pulling up, getting up on their knees, then it's important to go ahead and lower it to the bottom. But this is the bassinet. It's kind of like just a little hammock. It has these little latches that securely go onto the side. Just pops on, make sure they're stretched out good. 2 for each side. There you go. Make sure they're stretched out like that before you pop them on. Yeah. And then there are these tubes that lock together, and that will hold the mattress pad. Now, the mattress pad does not secure exactly the way it secures when you put it in the bottom. When you put it in the top, it only attaches with 4 pieces of Velcro. You see the 4 pieces of Velcro, 1 on each corner. That is how the bassinet attaches to the mattress pad. So make sure that those are securely pushed down and everything is nice and tight and secure. You don't want any gaps around the edges. You want it to be completely fitting. Also make sure that if you have another pack and play, you would never want to use this pad, mattress pad, for another piece of equipment. It may not fit right, and we don't want any gaps. So you would never want to take this pad out and put it in your sister's pack and play, for instance. Always use it with the product it came with. Now, when you take the thing down, it's a little bit tricky. You don't remember that it's opposite of how you put it in. take the bassinet out of there first and get that undone. Pop this off. Now, it's really tempting sometimes if you get frustrated and you don't know how to take the thing down, to not take it with you. You just want to leave it up all the time. But if you go somewhere, always take your pack and play with you. If you're spending the night with someone else, always take this. You don't know what kind of accommodations they might have for your baby, and you want to make sure that baby has a safe place. So when traveling, always take it with you, just to be safe and sure. Okay, so now we're ready to take it down. And remember, when we put it up, the sides went up first and then the bottom went down. When you take it apart, it's opposite. The bottom comes up first, and then you can unlock the sides. Now, some pack and plays have like a double jointed side, and so it can be a little tricky. That one went together pretty nice. But if you don't get one of the joints unlocked, it can really give you a lot of problems. So maybe you just kind of have to learn your pack and play, get comfortable with it. That goes on there like that, wraps nicely like that. And then you take your straps and fasten it tight. Okay, it comes with a carrying case. Just unzips. Now, what's important when you use the carrying case, you want to make sure the hole at the top matches up with your handle so that you can. Sometimes I have luck and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I struggle with this part. You'd think this would be the easiest part. Sometimes that's the hardest. But this will keep your pack and play nice when you're traveling, and it protects it. You want to make sure it's always on there. Easy to get all packed up and ready to go.